Hey, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, I'm KB Maria. And if you're returning, you understand how serious this is right now. First of all, I'm doing a brand new type of video that I've never done, a chit chat, get ready with me. And second of all, y'all see this new like filming spot right here? Welcome to the living room. I cleaned up for y'all because, you know, I'm just gonna do my little basic makeup. It's not gonna be no eyeshadow and no cut creases, and I don't have time for that, you know, on the day-to-day. So this is just gonna be regular. This is what I regularly do. I'm gonna start off with my Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer to prime my face. For foundation, I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Foundation. I know everybody and their grandmama, auntie, cousin, sister, uncle got this foundation or got something from Fenty Beauty, which is amazing. I think it's great that Rihanna came out with a line. We supporting Black-owned businesses. Keep going, keep going. The only reason why I didn't do a review was because y'all already know what was going on with the dark colors being sold out. Like if you're darker skin, you know that like 370 to like 460 was sold out every day, all day. And I am in the color 470, but long story behind that. So I originally bought 440 online, just trying to like guess which shade would be mine. Of course it was like too bright, right? So I took it back, and then I was like, well, let me try 450, but 450 was sold out everywhere. So then I just ordered it on the Fenty site, and then 450 matched my face, but it didn't match like my body, if that makes any sense. Like, you know, it's not common for people to be the same shade from top to bottom. Like, you know, you have multiple like colors under your skin, and I feel like my face is more yellow, but my body is more red. So 450 matched my face, but I wore it out, and when I took a picture, I was looking like Casper the Unfriendly Ghost. So I was like, well, let me get like a darker shade to mix with it. 460 was too red, so I jumped to 470. So I mixed 450, 470, still was looking a little pasty. I was like, let me just try 470 by itself. Now 470 just on my face is like, it does make my face look a little darker, I think. But I think overall for my whole body, it matches. Does that make sense? I just think it looks better with my neck. It is red, it's very red. But I do think my face, the undertones of my face are yellow. However, like I said, my body is red. And I did pick up other things from the line, but I returned a lot of stuff. I had the Match Trio stick, like the contour, concealer, and the highlight. So I got the darkest one, and that one came with suede. I put the suede on, and it just did not give me the coverage that I was wanting, like under my eyes. It was kind of chalky. So I was like, well, maybe this just isn't my color. But you can't just return one. You have to return the whole trio, right? So I returned the trio, but I liked espresso to contour with. So I was like, well, let me just get espresso by itself. And then the highlight shade, I was just kind of like, you know, I'm not like married to it. So I got mocha, and mocha under my eyes still didn't give me the coverage that I wanted. So I was like, I'm just gonna leave the concealers alone and just stick with what I'm already using. So that's what I ended up doing. I also bought Trophy Wife, and y'all already know Trophy Wife looks like crushed up bricks of gold. And I wore it out because I thought it was pretty. I was like, oh, that's cute. My friend was like, girl, that is too much. It's looking like glitter. I was like, it's cute glitter though. It was cute glitter. So I wore it out too nice. I took pictures, and I really was looking like glitter. I looked like glitter. Like I was trying to highlight. And I was on FaceTime. My friend's like, okay, whoa, too much. Like it was looking like it was too much. But in the pictures, the only thing I didn't like about it was the gold flakes. They show up so much on my skin. It just looked like glitter. It didn't look like a highlight. So I ended up taking that back too. But I had also purchased the ginger, is it Moscow Mule and ginger ale, something like that. But it was a little too pink for me. So I was like, so I just took the highlights back. But the only things I ended up keeping were the foundation in 470 and then the contour stick in espresso, because I'm also trying to minimize, get your life. Minimize the stuff that I'm using and buying, because you don't need that much stuff. Like I pulled out all my foundations. I have so many foundations, and you just like, I don't have enough face for that. I don't have enough skin to put all those foundations on. So I was like, let me just get the stuff that I know I'm going to use. And I've been looking for a darker foundation because I guess ever since this summer, I feel like I've just gotten darker, which is not a problem. You know, I love my melanin now, but my foundations were not matching. So I'm happy with the 470. I do think like now, like I feel like it's a good match, you know? Of course, I haven't done anything. I do look darker in the face, but I think it's a good match. So for concealer, I think I'm gonna use this Double Wear by Estee Lauder in the color Dark Extra Deep. What's been going on with everybody? What are y'all's end of the year plans? So what are y'all doing for New Year's? My friends and I, we're gonna go to the Escape concert because they're coming to Atlanta on New Year's, and it's gonna be Monica, Escape, and Tamar. I hope it's good. Like, I really do. I'm looking forward to knowing all the words, singing, have me a little drink, be a little tip, you know, have me a little fun. I think it's gonna be a good night. It's like a big group of us. It's like 6 of us. And I never have plans on New Year's. Am I the only person who, like, I look forward to New Year's? I always say I'm gonna do something this year. I'm gonna pop New Year's off this year, and I don't be popping off nothing. Like, I try to do stuff, it just don't work out. I think this is gonna be a good New Year's Eve because I think it's gonna be a good concert. And because it's in Atlanta, and you know, Escape is from Atlanta, and so is Monica. And Tamar, she ain't from here, but you know, she got family and stuff here. Hopefully they bring out a lot of people, which I'm almost certain they will. And I'm looking forward to the music because I think it's gonna be good. Y'all, I done seen this boy walk down the street 3 times. 3 times. Ain't nothing over here. Where are you going? If I come up missing, y'all, he got on all black with a white baseball cap. So when I put that on, I don't know if I can tell the difference, but 2 new purchases that I've made are setting powders because, like I was saying with my foundation not being dark enough, I was having the same issue with my powder, like my all over face powder. So I just picked up the Black Opal setting powder. This is in the color Deep, which is the darkest. There's 4 of them. The one before this one is Dark, which was confusing because I couldn't figure out which one was which, but Deep is number 700 and Dark is 600. So Deep is the darkest. And it is a loose powder. I've only tried it maybe like 2 times now. So far it's been good. So I'm gonna use this for my all over face. And then I also ordered Sasha Buttercup setting powder, which is like not new at all. Neither is the Black Opal, but it's new to me because I just got them. And this is in the Buttercup color. Kind of scary because it's super, you know, bright. But I just use it under my eyes to set my concealer. So I just try not to be heavy-handed with stuff and just pray that it all works out. So this is honestly, most of the things I'm using today are new, like the foundation, the powders, the concealer. I've been trying to change up my whole foundation routine. So we're going to pray that everything comes out okay enough for me to go to the store. So I put the Sasha Buttercup on my beauty blender, and I normally just tap it in whatever my powder is and just let it sit for a little bit. This is damp too, the beauty blender is. So I wanted to ask you guys, would you all be interested in seeing like me and Malcolm do a first year of marriage video, or just like some things we've learned? We did recently celebrate our 1-year wedding anniversary, and I was thinking about us doing a video, but I didn't know if you guys had your own questions because I was just going to come up with some stuff that we could answer. But you know, I could be coming from a perspective that's not thinking of all the things that people might be interested in. So if y'all have questions for me, for him, or for us together, if y'all could leave them down below, because I think we're going to film that, like, just, you know, things we've learned in our first year of marriage. I thought that would be cute. And Malcolm hasn't been on here in a little minute. Has he been on here in a while? I don't think so. He's so cute. For my all over face powder, I'm gonna let this sit for a minute, like bake. I'm gonna use this Real Techniques buffing brush just to tap into some of that all over face powder. It's not the darkest powder ever, but see, like, I can see how light that is there. But I do think that it helps to keep me matte, which is good because the foundation definitely doesn't keep me matte. So moving on to blush, I'm gonna use, I only have 2 blushes, y'all, real talk. I went to MAC to try to find some more blushes, and I feel like they didn't have anything that was like deep enough for my skin tone. Like, I didn't even see the blushes that I have. I have Sketch and I have Film Noir. I have Fever. I was trying to get some more blushes because, you know, I got a friend that work at MAC. She can give me a discount, or a little makeup artist discount, because I'm not trying to pay full price. So I was trying to get my little list together, and I was like, they ain't even got no blushes in here. Can y'all please let me know where the good blushes are? Not like giving me clown red. I want some nice fall colors for blush. For today, I think I'm just gonna use film sketch noir, film noir. I'm gonna use film noir. No, wait, I need to do my contour first. Tripping. So I'm gonna use the Espresso by Fenty Beauty. Like I said, it's really light compared to the other contour that I used to use. You see, can you even see that? It's kind of red, right? Like, I don't know. This is the darkest, like, that's bright to me. It's kind of bright. My other contour stick from Black Up Cosmetics, the darkest one that I have, is so dark as, you know, compared to this one. I like it because it's not so like dark, but I do like my other one because it is dark. Girl, you make no sense, none whatsoever. It almost kind of looks like a blush on me, I think. Now I'm just gonna go in with the blush. So for brows, I have this MAC, it's called Deep Dark Brunette. So this must just be like an eyebrow pencil. It has a little spoolie on the other end. Look how little it is. I normally use Spiked by MAC, but I'm completely out. But I didn't repurchase my stuff because, like I said, I was trying to get my list together so my friend could hook me up. You know, this is literally just like trying to fill this little brow in and nothing major. I'm not even gonna do concealer and stuff just because I'm out here giving y'all natural with this hair. Y'all finna get natural with these brows too. Like, that's just all it's gonna be. So for highlight, I'm gonna use my MAC Gold Deposit Mineralized Skin Finish and just lightly put her on there. And the other reason why I didn't go back and get any more highlights is because I just feel like you very rarely finish a highlight. You barely use it. I mean, even if you use it every day, you barely get through a whole highlighter. Like this, it's not even, I mean, can y'all see that from the side? Like how much of that is in there? I'm trying not to be buying just to be buying. I'm trying to change my lifestyle. You know, I'm trying to do better and not keep spending money on things that I don't absolutely need. And then what I've been doing too, when I see something that I want as far as maybe clothing or just, you know, like an accessory, like a purse or a sunglasses or something like that, I've been creating this thing called a fashion wish list in my phone. So I put down, you know, I want like a pair of black jeans, or I want some black sunglasses, or I want, you know, this or that. I make a list of it and then I revisit the list. And it's so funny how sometimes I'll go back and erase things like I don't really want that, which is good because it helps me not buy things that I'm not going to need or want. How many times have you bought something and look back in your closet and it still got the tags on it? You haven't even worn it. It's been a year, 2 years, whatever, but you're like, I'm not gonna give it away because I'm gonna wear it. You ain't finna wear that. I do that all the time. I do it too. I'm guilty. This is the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray Oil Control. I use this and I put this on before I do mascara because when I close my eyes, my mascara gets on my face. So you gotta cover the hair because it'll, you know, that can't get no water on it. Hold on. Oh, and also when I have like this out, what is this, the clavicle or my shoulders, I do go in with highlight on those little bones there because I think it's just cute, you know. Let's give them a little shine. It's a little glow. I mean, if I just was wearing a v-neck, I may not do it, but you know, I'm doing a video, so I'm gonna do it. So for mascara, I'm using this Marc Jacobs, I don't even know what this is called, Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. This is one of those point perks from Sephora. I've come to the conclusion that I'm not paying for mascara and stuff that they give out with those points because I just get little 100-point mascaras all the time, and I very rarely get to the point where I'm out of mascara, so I just keep getting more in my little points. When I back to MAC my stuff, I got retro lipstick. This is a satin lipstick. This is the color here. It's this bottom one. This at the top is faux. This lighter pink is faux, and this is retro. I think I'm gonna try out retro because when I got it, I didn't even try it on my lips. I just was like, oh, that's a pretty color when I swatched it on my hand. But y'all already know, you swatch something on your hand and put it on your face, you look totally different. So I'm gonna do chestnut liner. Don't talk about my liner. I had bought a brand new one, lost it, don't know where it is, super sad. So I had to get another one. But I'm gonna go in with chestnut first. Then I'm gonna go in with retro. Let's just see. Let's see.
Hallelujah. Young people, there's nothing wrong with dancing for Jesus. But we can't forget.
Girl, I am looking like one of the mothers at First Sunday, okay? Like, where's the collection plate? Like, pass the collection plate. Where is my hat? Like, oh my God, I need to put peppermints in my purse. Like, whose auntie am I? So this is Styled in Sepia by MAC. I feel like it looks like Your Lips But Better. So that's it. This is how I normally do my makeup, like on a day-to-day basis if I'm not like going out with my man, because then, you know, I gotta throw a little lash on. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to do that. And I will see you guys in my next video. Love y'all so much and thank you for watching. See you next time.